Are you there? Are we making use of SOCA TOA? SOCA TOA. So what this term means, reminding you, sine is sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Okay. Then cos theta, theta is the angle inside the triangle, is adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse. And then tan theta. Any of these three ratios can be used. Is opposite over adjacent. Adjacent. All right. Therefore, in solving the questions on the screen, for number one, to find the value of u, I don't need the opposite because, Mona, I hope you can hear me properly.
Yeah.
Okay, the opposite is empty, no value is given. Therefore, I can only work with the side given and the side that I'm looking for. So hypotenuse is given and adjacent is what I'm looking for, meaning I am going to use adjacent and hypotenuse. And that means cosine can work, meaning cos 24. I hope you are looking at the screen, Mona. Hope you are looking at the
Mm.
screen, emphasis on you. So this is what I will have. This formula will solve the problem. You will show me your workings because you are going to put all your works today in the classroom. I will see every detail of your steps and it is going to follow what I have taught you. You can't skip a step. You are going to be meticulous. You are going to follow the steps 100%. You will deposit all your workings, your class activity for me today in the classroom. Mona, I am talking to you in particular. I know Kaife
Mm.
is always very 100% in detailing her steps in mathematics. Therefore, I will take a cross multiplication here. You multiply 1 will give me u. And then 30 will multiply cos 24. Cos 24. So you can see this step, I put it down before I go into finding the cos 24. Now, with my calculator, I believe you have yours. With a calculator, I can find cos 24. And it's going to give me u equal to 30 multiplied by 0.9135. And when the multiplication is taken, I am going to get the value of u as equal to 27.4 because the question from the heading says to one decimal place. So what I will write here is 27.4. That is the answer. Ask me a question. Any question?
Mm.
Okay, you say
Yes.
round to the nearest tenth. Nearest tenth is one decimal place. I go to number two. I go to number two. Number two, I am given the angle. The angle given inside the triangle is 27, as you can see. Look at the angle. Now, the opposite of the triangle is given as letter Z, and the adjacent is given as 52. So there is no hypotenuse. Meaning in these three trig ratios, any one that involves hypotenuse, I will not use it. And that is, I will not use sine and cosine, but I will use tan. To solve question number two, now this is number one solved here. Now for question number two, I will use tan 27 is equal to opposite. And the opposite is letter Z all over 52, the adjacent. I will show my workings by taking a cross multiplication here. It means that that letter Z will now be equal to Z. Will now be equal to 52 multiplied by tan 27. With my calculator, I can find the value of tan 27. And tan 27 will give me 0.5095. That is what I will multiply with 52 to get the actual length of Z. Therefore, if I multiply it by 52, the value of Z will now be 26.45. and by 1 decimal place, that is 26.5. That is the value of Z, okay? In question number 2, 26.5, 26.5 to the nearest tenth. Any question? Do you have any question? I'm asking you.
No.
As you listen, make sure you are putting the questions down in your notes, because you are going to use what you have in your notes to ensure that the steps are carefully taken. No step missed. In number 3, question number 3, I am asked to find the value of t. Look at letter T here. So T is the opposite of angle 41, and then adjacent is 19. So I will still use the same formula I used in number 2, which means for number 3, I will have it that tan 41 is equal to opposite, which is letter T, and the adjacent is 19. Okay, a cross multiplication will be taken here, meaning that T multiply 1 is 1. Then I have 19 multiplied tan 41. With my calculator, I can find the value of tan 41. And tan 41 is exactly 0.8692. Then I will use it to multiply 19, making the value of t to be equal to 16.5. 16.5 is the opposite side of that angle 41. Is that understood?
Mm.
I need a question. Need any of you to ask me a question? Kaif, are you there?
Yeah,
I hope no problem.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I will solve number 4. And after that, you will begin to do your own. I am very certain you are writing down the solution, the solving, the step-by-step approach. Once I am done with number 4, Mona, you are going to snap your note. This particular note, not all your notes. This particular one, and put it for me inside the classroom before you start solving the one I will give you. Only Mona will snap. I don't trust you 100%. I trust you 90. At least I have a very good trust for you. But that 10% is the reason why you will snap it. I trust Kaife 99%. I cannot give her 100 because she is cunning sometimes. She knows the truth now. Kaife, am I not saying the truth?
Yeah.
Aha, yes. You know I know you very well. I love that. So for number 4, I am looking for K. K is by the opposite. On the adjacent, I am not given anything, question mark. And the hypotenuse is given to me. So using opposite and the hypotenuse, I am going to make use of sine, meaning that sine 59 is going to be equal to K all over 37, the hypotenuse side. Then I will take a cross multiplication. K multiplied by 1 is K. Then I will have 37 multiply sine 59. Okay? With my calculator, I can find sine 59. To my calculator, I can find sine 59. So sine 59 is exactly equal to 0.8571. Mona, you can see I always make use of 4 decimal values in the sine, tan, and the cos. Don't give me 1 decimal, Mona. Give it to me the way I have it for you. So I multiply this by 37. So that is now going to give me 31.7 as required to the nearest tenth. The value of K in the given question is equal to 31.7. All of them are looking for sides. So I will allow you to put them down, and then you do briefly on this part that looks for sides before we still make use of the same trig ratios to find the angles in the triangle. So put it down, and then I'll give you yours.